I got this multi-day background job. Like, I had 3 days last week and 4 days this week. And I think like 1 or 2 days next week.
Okay, great. That sounds neat.
Well, yeah, except that I got this cold. And, I mean, I took the weekend to rest, but I could tell that my body just needed like that extra 1 or 2 days to heal itself. I didn't want to call it sick though.
Why?
When you work background, once you take a job, you can't really go back on it. I mean, even if you're not feeling well. Unless, of course, you want to upset your calling service and the casting people to the point where they never submit or hire you again.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yikes.
yeah. It takes a lot to take care of yourself on a set. I mean, I bring my own snacks because one time I got food poisoning from the catering truck. And I packed these portable heating pads, you know, the ones for muscle pain, because you never know how cold it's going to be on set. I swear, no matter how much I try to keep warm and bundle up, I still come down with something.
Okay, you sound like you're having some realizations about this job.
Yeah. I mean, I'm spending like half my paycheck almost from each job on each job just to make sure that I'm okay and comfortable. And that's not even factoring in the mental and emotional discomfort.
I'm sorry I'm late.
Oh, it's no problem.
I had a couple of interviews after taping.
Oh, that's great. And how did the interviews go?
And you know, same old, same old. Everybody wants the inside scoop of the next big storyline.
That must be annoying being asked the same questions all the time.
You get used to it, it comes with the territory.
So the last time you were here, you just scratched the surface of your last relationship. What was her name?
Dana,
And you broke up your engagement after 6 months because she was not comfortable with your career as an actor.
yep, that sounds about right.
So what exactly was Dana uncomfortable with?
She wasn't too excited about all the female attention that I was getting. That and the hot, sexy love scenes on the show didn't help either. So she got tired of being jealous. I got tired of arguing, so we decided to call it quits.
And how did you feel after the breakup?
Free? I mean, I don't know. I guess I didn't feel nothing. I mean, it's not like I didn't love her. I just got tired of fighting over the same old thing. So when she left, I felt a lot less stressful.
You know, there's like a definite status gap between background and everyone else on set.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's like, I don't know, maybe because there's always a handful of crazies, and those of us that are just. Sorry. Those of us that are just, starting out in our career, I guess we get roped in with them.
Oh, wow.
Like, they separate the food. Like, they segregate the food, like, from background and the better cast and crew food. You know, they're not allowed to do that, but they do it anyways. And usually one of the background people will call the union and tell them the production. And then they'll get access to the food. But not non-union. And you know what else? That person that called, they might not ever get cast by that production company again.
Oh, wow, that sounds like there's a lot of fear involved in working background.
Yeah.
Well, you have a very busy career, and sometimes it's hard for women to compete with that.
But I'm not asking them to compete with it. I just want somebody who's understanding that my career comes first. It's always come first. I've been an actor longer than I've been with these women, so why should I have to give that up?
Why do you feel you have to give up your career in order to have a serious relationship? Now, I don't think any of these women are asking you to do that.
My ex-fiance did. She kept asking me to choose between her and my career.
Have any of the other women you're dating asked you to choose between them and your career?
No, they haven't. They complain a lot about it, but none of them except for Dana has asked me to give it up.
Okay. So if no one is asking you to quit your career, no, I think we can agree it's no longer an issue in your dating life.
Then if it's not my career, then what is it?
I think the issue is that you haven't been able to find a balance. Okay, you want a relationship, but you don't want to give up your career, which is fine. But if you're not going to set aside some time for the women in your life, you can't get mad if she feels a certain way or she gets upset.
But it's not just the show. I have interviews, I have photo shoots, I have events that I have to go to. I feel if I'm only off a couple nights a week, they should be happy with that.
But what if you met the woman of your dreams today? Would you make her settle for just a couple nights a week?
The woman of my dreams? At this point, Doc, I don't think that woman exists.
Actually, this week I had a pretty big revelation. A lot of professional industries have told me that I'm a unique and great talent, that I should be in the foreground of this industry. But I'm working background. I mean, I'm literally in the background of something I should be in the foreground of.
And how does that make you feel?
Sad.
Okay. Sad about what and in what way?
That I have such a high tolerance for living lower than my worth.
So it's in these moments where you can practice compassion with yourself.
I really see from talking about this now how working background is possibly hurting the little self-esteem I do have.